Hello, Blue Spice here. I'm back again to talk more on recent events in the Brime Discord. My opinions on these topics will be shown throughout the video. I encourage anyone that watches this video to share their opinions on these topics. Please remember that everyone is entitled to their own opinions and to please respect one another. So, without further ado, here we go. First and foremost, Light went ahead and sent me a DM describing into more detail as to what went wrong with the alpha. I really appreciate that he and other staff members took the time to watch my previous video or videos. They all seem to have an outward neutral opinion on it. I personally feel that specific staff members have been really changing the way that they've been interacting with the community, and it's been pretty good. Throughout my time in the Brime Discord, I've seen quite a lot of people dogpiling one another. One person might say that the site is fake or real, and other people will basically jump down their throat. I don't think that these types of actions should be tolerated. I think that instead of going about it in that type of manner, that they should instead discuss with this person as to why they feel or think this way, and then to provide, say, a counter argument and to possibly even show evidence as to why they think this way, right? It's a far more effective way at communicating with one another instead of just attacking one another, right? If you think that someone is acting in a childish manner, then why are you going to stoop down to their level? Act like an adult and make better decisions. So recently, Mutual Respect, aka Brime, held a Q&A. During this Q&A, I feel that nothing new was really discussed. It was information that the community was already well aware of, or it was information that was already given out during a previous Q&A, or is available in FAQ, or frequently asked questions. Personally, I feel that it's not really a good idea to just discuss old information. You know, there's not really much of a point in making a whole new Q&A without putting in new updated information. You know, it doesn't have to be totally new information. It's more than understandable to discuss some old information, but you got to sprinkle in some new stuff. That way that there is a reason or point to having the new Q&A, you know? Anyhow, the Q&A will be linked in the description below. The original full VOD was, of course, deleted off of Twitter. However, some people did record it, and these were basically clips. I believe Fish Sticks is the YouTuber here. Seems like a chill dude. But yeah, the video's linked below. So, a big issue in the community right now is the lack of things to do or follow. Shortly after the alpha signups, they removed a lot of the VCs. The only VC that was left was a push-to-talk VC that could only hold 20 people. There used to be a bunch of VCs, and there used to be a decent chunk of people in these VCs. This action, in my opinion, very much started to kill the community aspect of the service. No one was really interacting, it was just dead. They've recently been adding back channels such as Meme Chat, but it doesn't really feel any better. I think it would be a good idea to host simple community events that bring people together and keep us interested in the site. Occasional Q&As where a staff member basically once a week maybe comes into the chat and basically talks to us. Hey, what are your guys' ideas? What are your suggestions? Hey, we might add this, we might do this, we might do that. It's obviously, if they don't want to discuss private information or confidential information, then that's understandable. But little things, I'm sure that's more than understandable to talk about. Myself, I've been holding small community events every week, basically where I hold like little chess tournaments where people can win some prizes. We also play a few other games. It basically keeps the community together and interested in the site, because at the end of the day, without a strong community that's still united and together, then there really is no point in having that site being made. So recently, Brime decided to do a poll on Twitter asking if people wanted merch. This received a decent bit of backlash. You see, in my previous video, I discussed how Brime was publicly stating how Lunar was a scam for doing crowdfunding. So people, of course, called Brime out on their hypocrisy. not long after, Brime decided to shut it down, saying that they were not going to do it, and that the merch idea was a community one. Now, not long after Brime hopped into a VC with us, since we're all in the general chat. We started discussing as to why the poll didn't do any good and why people reacted the way they did. We also gave him suggestions as to what he should have done instead or might do in the future. The video of this conversation will be linked in the description below. Now, not even a few hours later, Brime came back into the VC with us to state how he wants to go back on his previous statement and release the merch anyways. Naturally, I disagreed with that choice. I disagreed with it because ultimately it makes him and the site look worse. Like, if you can't stick to your words and promises, then there really isn't much hope for what the future holds for the site or community. And of course, the conversation of this will be linked below. Sorry, I'm back again with that. After rewatching that video of his discussion with us on why he's going back on his word, it kind of sounds like he's only doing it because big names are telling him that's wrong. I find that kind of weird, since you specifically said that you're only doing it because the community doesn't want it. So it sounds more like you're, like in the past, you were saying how, oh, I don't want to do this because, money, right? I don't want to do this because we don't want to take donations and money. But now you're doing it and you're talking about how you're going to get money out of it. So, the fuck, I guess? Now, naturally, after all this unfolded, Brime was getting tired of it. He couldn't handle the criticism. He couldn't handle people calling out that the site was fake, which is, of course, their opinions. Basically, you need to take a more appropriate approach to how you handle and deal with people that have opinions that you dislike. You talk with them in a reasonable manner to attempt to get them to understand your point of view. Banning them does nothing but gives you a bad image, right? The image that you can't take criticism and you can't handle people that don't believe you, right? People don't believe you based on your actions, right? So perhaps making better actions and decisions will make people trust you more. Now, this is my suggestion, and it's not only my suggestion, but it's other people's suggestions, right? This has been suggested since basically the beginning of the Discord. You need to get a PR team, right? Now, it's kind of clear that you're not very good when it comes to speaking with other people, right? So, for the best interest of your future site, please take these suggestions seriously. Get a legitimate PR team or person, just get people that know how to talk to people in a respectful manner, right? Now, oddly enough, he says they do have a PR team or person, yet there's zero proof of this. I say this because in the past, he's posted things on Twitter and on Discord that are just fucking mind-boggling, right? He starts basically roasting Twitch as if he's Wendy's. You can't roast something when you got nothing to back you, right? Or he starts the whole take to the truth section of the Discord and then soon later deletes it, right? And in that entire thing, it's just like half of it's fucking gibberish. I'd like to say it's my first video on Brime. I discussed this and showed all the screenshots for that. You can look at it. It's kind of bonkers, right? You need people that know how to handle a Twitter account, that know how to handle speaking with people, that know how to take criticism, that know that if they post something stupid, then they probably shouldn't post it, right? If you think of something that might get backlash, then you might want to rethink what you're about to post, right? Think about it in a legitimate manner, right? You seem to post things just to post them. It's not a good idea. You don't roll around in the mud with people you disagree with, right? You talk with them, you discuss with them, right? You make appropriate decisions and take appropriate and professional actions, right? Your staff team seems to understand this, right? Because they used to be all like hell let loose, bang, 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 bang. And now they're pretty chill, right? You can have a reasonable discussion with them. I have reasonable discussions with them all the time, like with Aragorn and Gandalf. I talk with them a decent bit. We disagree on things. We talk about it, right? We don't get mad at each other. We don't start throwing shade. We don't do stupid shit. We act like adults. You need to act like an adult, right? And to top it all off, you basically say that I am only in this Discord to discredit you. Like, dude, I've been in this Discord since basically the very beginning, giving honest opinions, suggestions, tips. I've been helping the community grow by talking with them. Like, you can't, if you legitimately believe that me and people like me are out there only to make you look bad, then that's whack, right? I'm basically showing what is going on in your Discord and what you are doing. If you think it makes you look bad, it's because you look bad. Stop making yourself look bad and make legitimately serious, good decisions. It's actually upsetting. Now, recently, one of their former staff members, by the name of Manic FX, has left the staff team. I won't be posting this video below, but instead just adding it into this video. It's about 30 minutes in length, and it's full of valuable information and his own personal opinions / facts. Please do not harass him for any information, as he's made it quite clear to me that he has no interest in going down that path. He's a pretty chill dude. Basically in the video, he discussed why Light is leaving Brime. I'm not 100% certain on that, as essentially he is in the talks with Brime as if he is going to be paid or not. He originally was doing work on Brime for his portfolio, but now that it seems to have gone even further, he does have to eat and he does have bills to pay. So it's only reasonable that he asks for payment and services. Anyhow, here's the video.
So to answer your question, Meow, no, I mean, my thoughts are always going to be the same about it. I'm 50-50 on it. If it happens, it happened. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm still keep updating. I'm still being kept updated on Brime, even though I'm no longer with it. So, no worries there.
Oh, excuse
That's
me.
the boss, bro.
It's gonna be above Badia radio station.
I got it right here. I'm ready. I'm just gonna get out of here. I got a little bit of guns that I'm gonna be using.
Meow says, okay, just that I was told a couple of times
But,
you're being removed and stuff. Still thought something happened since you left the Discord as well.
No. So the whole thing, Meow, is I left due to the immense amount of drama, unprofessionalism, and there's no sense of directory between the mods and Brime. When I was a mod, all of our choices were very undermined and weren't taken serious. So the whole time I was a mod, I felt like we were a joke. Okay? Even if we came down and all talked together and we're like, okay, this is what we got to do, this is what's going to happen. It didn't matter. It still felt like no matter what we did, it felt like we were a joke in the end of the day. You know? And that's not how it shouldn't feel like that. It literally shouldn't feel like that, but that's how it felt.
You guys were not taking it seriously.
Yeah, no, we were not taken serious, and it didn't seem like we were going to get taken seriously regardless.
It just paused there. Meow just said, yeah, I heard a bunch of what went on the last few days after I got in.
And that really kind of pissed me off. You know, And I'll tell you exactly what happened, Meow. I'll literally tell you exactly what happened. So, we banned several people that were going against the TOS or of Discord and breaking rules and stuff like that, just to come back to find out the next morning that they were unbanned because Brime and several of the other people felt sympathy towards them. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, if someone broke the rule to the point where it's like it's unforgivable, like you break the rule, you break the rule. It doesn't matter what you did and how you did it, right? If you're over here slandering other people for whatever it is you're doing, why are you unbanning them? Like, you're undermining our authority that you gave us as mods. So I just got tired of it, so I complained to Brime and I complained to the rest of the mod team about the whole situation. Aragorn, Legolas, and Gandalf had my back on it, but then Gandalf came and attacked me personally, saying I was an asshole to people and I leaked information. And I told him, like, well, I did leak information by mistake when I streamed. That was my dumbass, right? I shouldn't have streamed the Discord to begin with. So, and I told him I've talked about it. And like the way I am as an asshole, I mean, you can take however you want the way I talk to you. It don't matter. I don't give a shit what you think. If people think I'm an asshole, people think I'm an asshole. It's because they can't handle my personality,
They're too soft.
They're too soft, and they gotta grow a pair. I'm not gonna sit there and insult them either. It's not like I'm insulting them. I'm standing there talking to them. I'm just a little aggressive when I talk. That's how it is. That's how I am. And he's over here. He's like, I don't give a shit about I don't give a shit about your excuses. Wait a second. He's like, and I don't give a shit about your excuses. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what it is that you got against me, but you need to back the fuck off because you're acting like you're acting very unprofessional right now, right? And then I think it was Gimli or Samwise that came in and said to everybody to calm down. I'm like, look, and he was one of those two said is like, you need to go out and have your own private conversation. I'm like, I'm not gonna have no private conversation with nobody. When we have a problem, it's all our problem. That's part of being a moderation team. When it's one person's problem in the team, it's everyone's problem in the team, right? So I told him, like, nah, bro, I'm out. I'm not gonna deal with this shit because it's a joke. Being a moderator in that Discord is obvious. It's definitely a joke. Yeah, we have the power to ban people, we have the power to unban people, but we don't have the authority for the final say on that when we should. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm out. I'm fucking out of this bitch. Left the Discord, left the team, left everything. I kept in contact with everybody that I thought it was chill. I sent people invites to my Discord that I thought it was chill. And if they want to stay, friends and talk and shit, hey, join my Discord, blah, blah, blah. I sent them all invites. If they wanted to join, they joined. If they don't, they don't. That's fine. But it's fucked up. Gandalf is the only one besides me that was older than me. That man's like in his mid-30s, acting like a child when he could have approached it differently. Oh, God.
About people when their backs are turned.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
Think Samwise hate Meow. There are a lot of people that don't like you in the moderation team. I'm gonna be very blunt with you. That is the known fact. You're in the wrong side of.
Oh, 1 second. Let's see. He said, yeah, the problem lays with TJ for the most part. To be honest, I don't know what happened with Ben since got unbanned and 4 hours later banned without reason. But I think Samwise hates me. Oh, I know. TJ is a major.
of the bed with everybody in the moderation team. I don't know about now. They probably still don't like you, but who cares? At this point, what's the point? Just move on, I guess. Like, I joined the Discord again yesterday because I'm trying to like see what's going on. Bro, the Discord is dead. The Discord is dead. I have not seen anyone in a chat in Discord. What's up? Are you gonna get on here, Terry? Voice died the day I got banned. That is hilarious. You know what's funny though? I can guarantee you that if I decide to like everyone sits in my Discord and talks instead, that's sad, dude. That is sad.
What Meow is referencing is that he made a separate Discord, basically, where we can all just like chill and hang out, and everyone basically stops talking in the Brime Discord, and it's basically dead.
Dude, this gun is like modded out to the bone. I can guarantee right now, I bet you if I go to the Discord and just sit in voice chat, everyone for the moderation team is gonna join. Guaranteed. Oh, I got stuff for that. I got a freaking thing for that.
No reason was made for his second ban, and Major told people the second ban was a mistake, so he doesn't know why he's still banned.
There we go. Looks a lot better. I talked to Light and Lego, and supposedly no reason was made for my second ban. Major told people the second ban was a mistake, so I don't know why I'm still banned. To be honest, Meow, just move on from it, bro. Like, I'm waiting until the site actually launches. I'm not going to be part of the alpha. I don't want to be part of the alpha or the beta. Not after the mass amount of unprofessionalism that was, portrayed in the Discord with the actual people behind Brime and the people helping Brime. I can't support it to a certain extent. So I'm just moving on from that. Once it comes out, if it comes out, that's fine. I watched the live stream that Brime did today or yesterday. I don't know. It was yesterday. But I wasn't impressed. The reason why is because things were just said that we already know. That's all it was. He didn't feed us anything new. He didn't give us anything new to think about. He literally, it was just the same shit. Same exact shit we already know. So if he was lying, sure, that's fucked up. But I mean, he came out and started, with the live stream yesterday on Twitter, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. He's coming out and doing a live stream. Cool. Toodles. But I think it's just very unprofessional at this point. It's not being dealt with. Like, honestly, if you were going to start a streaming platform and you create a Discord for it, don't let people talk and type. Leave it as read text only. Because if you put it in voice chat and you're able to text in it, this shit is what's going to happen. What's happening in Discord, what happened in Discord in the last few weeks, that's what's going to happen. And that sucks,
True.
So Meow, there's a lot of shit I know already. Trust me. Before I left Brime, I know a lot of stuff. Some things I shouldn't say. Some things I don't care, But I know so much that's going on in the background. And there's a leak in the mod, and I know we all know who it is. Like, even the moderation team knows who's the person that's leaking information, but they haven't done anything about him. I said my piece. Oh, we know it's him. We know. Even Brime knows. Everyone in the moderation team knows.
Vader's the one leaking information, by the way.
I said my piece on Twitter. Like, look, if you're gonna start a company, hire actual professionals instead of having the general public do the work for you. Because this, oh my god, this shit. I'm Terry. Listen when I say this. I feel like this is gonna be the next Mixer. It'll come out, everyone will love it, but it'll flop in a couple of years.
Most likely.
And I'm not saying it because I don't hate Brian. I hate the lack of
The personnel.
not personnel. It was, like I said, it was handled very, very unprofessionally.
Poorly.
Very poorly, yes. Like, very amateur. Like, meow, I couldn't give two shits if they were gonna kick me anymore, honestly. That was like, I didn't even give two shits at this point. That's why I kind of blew up on Gandalf, because I was done. I blew up on Gandalf, I blew up on Frodo and Gimli, because those dude, fucking people, man. Fuck these people. Fuck the whole Discord. That shit was just, it's a cancer right now. That Discord is cancer. Everyone in it is just fucking just cancer. There's like probably a handful of people that I can talk to and be cool with, but the rest is just fucking Christ, dude. It needs to be removed.
True.
But yes, Light left as well, because of the fact that he's like, you know, all this shit, all these secrets, all this shit that, like, if you're gonna help with a site, he should be in a lot of shit, you know. So he left, and he's like, you know, I'm not gonna keep working for free. My services can be paid for in a more professional manner, you know. Why would you work for free and to create something when you don't even have the right to say anything if they decide to just kick you to the side, you know? Light did not want to keep it free, bro. He did not want to keep it free. His confession to the moderators was completely different. Well, yeah. He just wanted something under his belt. That's it. But after that, he just didn't want to do it anymore. He didn't want to continue his services with Brime if he's not going to get paid. He even says, like, he got a life to live. He has bills to pay. You know, there's only so much that you're going to work for without getting paid. So, you know, it's all good and dandy. All good and dandy. I'm still waiting to step away from all comms on Brime Major, that is. Look, once Brime doesn't make, like, he won't step away from Brime until Brime is officially launched. If it launches, you know? Because, I mean, he even announced it too. The management company that he's working with on the stream. Technically, it's the management company that owns Brime right now. So, supposedly signed an agreement that says that he can't speak out anymore about it. Yeah. Supposedly. What I find dumb and kind of unprofessional is the fact that after he was done with the stream, he deleted the stream from Twitter. Well, he technically didn't. I think it was most likely the management team that bought Brime off of him did. But honestly, it don't matter. I don't care anymore. It's whatever. I say fuck the situation. Well, he signed it over if it even happened, to be honest. True. True. If it happened, it happened.
As soon as I saw there was like 20 plus people in one chat, I was like, these not
Look, to be honest, Terry, it was cool while it lasted, right? I got to be pretty decent people that I'm still friends with on Discord. But the general fact of how poorly it was handled to even start up a company, like I feel like
the only thing I want you to do is look toward the future and look for other opportunities.
why would I need to live for the future, bro? I got a good standing on Twitch.
Pretty much.
I just gotta build it back up. That's all it is.
Play games that might have a chance to kick off.
Since the one that Take-Two drama started,
Yeah,
that's when Prime died.
that is true. Meow.
Speaking of we need to keep a close eye on the alpha and register early for Ashes of Creation.
Oh yeah, dude, we gotta buy the shit today, or we
Yeah.
gotta buy it whenever we can. Major
we have
broke
to.
Discord.
We have to before the alpha comes out, so we have access to it.
Yeah. Major broke Discord TOS for an official Discord by posting about Take-Two. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Like I said, very Are you kidding me?
As for the story behind that, basically, Major made a whole channel dedicated to drama about Take-Two, and he basically almost entirely lied during it, and did basically dox Take-Two, which was pretty fucking stupid. I wouldn't say dox him, well, kind of, because it's putting him out there to flame. Because Brian knew well enough that people would go to Take-Two shitting on Take-Two, right? That's basically what happened. It totally backfired, by the way. Made him look even stupider. And within 24 hours, I'd say, or less, he deleted it and all that shit. Like, it was so stupid.
It's very unprofessional. Like the whole thing was very unprofessional, bro. That's why I'm so glad I'm done with Brian. It's just so bad. But that is true though. Remember, Terry, how I was complaining about some guy named Take-Two, right? Terry, Mulberry, Ving Bang Boberry. Anyways, but yeah, ever since the whole Take-Two drama, I felt like Discord was dying. I mean, it only sparked a little bit back when the whole alpha signups thing happened, but even then,
Now, I also had another conversation with Take-Two. He contacted me shortly after my second video was posted on Prime. I'll also be adding this into the video since it wasn't a long conversation at all. I'm pretty sure that the emails were blocked due to an issue that was fixed by Light, so nothing on that part was trying to be covered up from my current knowledge on that topic. He also discusses further with me as to why he was banned for the second time.
My mind just went blank. Did you see that? I think Luna retweeted it.
I think they liked it, but yeah, I saw it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
How's it been going over on Prime?
It's been an interesting few days.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I was gonna touch on a few things that you may want to clarify in a future video. I was gonna say you should have gave some photos because facts are important, right? You should have posted some photos of the recent issues people were having with the website, the alpha sign up, and the fuck the and the misspelling of a bunch of words and all that type of stuff. You know what
Yeah. Yeah, I probably could.
and I do agree with you, by the way, on the whole light situation. I was trying to get into contact with them, but I have to add him as a friend, I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I do agree, because what was said with Light is Light said that he was doing the back end of it, which basically means he was working on the whole network and all the coding behind the scenes. What you see is considered like the front ground, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
You got the front door, you got the back door, basically. Whenever you walk to a restaurant, what do you see? You see the front door. What goes on in the back, you have no idea. But you expect the product to come out pretty nice, right? So that's what Light worked on, and Light's really good. He said, this is what he stated. He said that he's really good on the back end, but he's not good. He's not used to the front end of it. And you should really try and get in touch with them in regards to that, and kind of like touch on it and say like, hey, I heard Take Two was saying this. Is this true? You know, get facts from him too. But it's good that you defended Light, because Light did do a very good job if you look at it from the perspective of making something that works, and then when issues arise, he got those issues fixed in a quick manner, I would assume, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
As for the front end, he said that would be controlled by Brime himself.
Mhm.
And whatever Brime wanted to do with that, he could do, basically. Now, is that what happened? I don't know, because obviously I wasn't there. But just to give you a little insight, that's all on that end of it. I'm not surprised that the website looked like a heaping pile of garbage, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of issues.
Well, I think I was one of the first people that called out the whole issue, which I don't think you even touched on, with the whole privacy form, and then terms of service that were actually named terms of use, not terms of service.
Yeah.
And then to top that, privacy form, if you read through it, was auto-generated using a Google or using a website.
Yeah. They even admitted to doing that.
Which kind of makes you think that they did it in like basically a hurry.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then they also deleted some of their tweets that I don't know if you saw. Where was it? Here, I'll send it over to you.
Okay.
They deleted that tweet, maybe because they were trying to lie and cover it up. I can only speculate honestly with this, but in my opinion, I think they were trying to lie and excuse for why there were issues instead of admitting to it. Which, me personally, I think that they never had a privacy. They never thought of it, a privacy form or a terms of service. They just said, you know what, we'll put this up, and nobody will care about the terms of service. Nobody care about the privacy form. And then next thing you know, they do. So there's that piece too.
Yeah.
Do you know why I was banned the second time?
I only have the information that was given to me by one of the users, as well as some light talk from what Brime said, but that's really it.
I'll tell you, one thing is I can't make this factual, sadly, but there's a rule in there, and if you look at the rules, there's a rule in there now that says excessively spamming or excessively adding using the ad symbol to a council member, or now whatever it is, whatever they call them now, or will result in a ban. Yet if you look at any of the other rules, none of them state that. None of them say like it'll result in a ban. Maybe like one other one in there. But the one that says will result in a ban with the whole adding excessively was directed towards me, because the night before that, I was messaging one of the council members and they were ignoring me. So I continued to ask the question. I didn't go like at Gandalf, at Gandalf, at Gandalf. I would do at Gandalf, hey, what's going on with this? And I would get ignored. And then I would go at Gandalf and then ask him, and I would continue it, go like, hey, can you answer this?
Mm-hmm.
So that rule was made in regards to me,
Okay.
which was kind of like fucked. But then the reason I was banned is because I was sent, if you look at my Twitter, what I had ended up posting, which I don't see how that twisted anybody's words. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
Yeah, on that Twitter post and everything, it was just showing that I was being basically a smartass and sarcastic, like in all honesty, because somebody else had sent me this stuff, and I blocked out their name in regards to that. And I asked them, like, where'd you get that from? And then they sent me a GIF. That was a GIF, the second picture, and that was me. I posted the pictures that were sent to me into Prime Media or something like that, whatever it's called now. And I asked them, is this real? And they kept saying no. And I said, well, I just got this now. Is this real? And they kept telling me, no, this is completely fake, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, this is a perfect time to get banned, because I'm probably going to get banned anyway. Because their fingers were heavy on me to begin with, let's be honest. So Jasmine spoke up, and she goes, no, I know that this isn't the website. And I was a smartass, I'll say that, and I was expecting to get banned because I really don't care. I wanted to be away from there. Why they unbanned me to begin with was kind of stupid on their part. Just like how it was stupid for them to unban Psy Syndicate's group. And then they continued to trash talk Prime. But Jasmine spoke up. She goes, no, that's definitely not the website. Like, I've seen it. So I responded with, I'm not surprised of that. And then somebody, she like told me to shut up and everything like that. And then one of the council members said toxicity is never allowed under any means on here, blah, blah, blah. What are their bullshit rules, you know? And then I was banned. I was like, okay. So I posted that so people would get context. So if they tried to tell people, like, oh, he was posting this and that, I specifically said that I got that from somebody. Somebody sent it to me. I said, what is this? Somebody sent this to me. So if they want to go ahead and claim that, oh, he was making fake stuff, or it was all him, blah, blah, blah. No, I got a sent from somebody. I really don't know who this person is, but they sent it to me, as well as apparently other people too. And it looks pretty legit to me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
who knows? I could be wrong.
Okay. Damn. Yeah. I'll probably make a future video on this if they keep going down a specific path.
No, you're perfectly fine. I just wanted to give you some insight. You know, stuff that maybe you already know, maybe you don't. I don't know. But I just wanted to give you some more stuff, so that way you continue to have content and you could continue talking if you want. And at least this way you have another perspective as well. Because it's always important not to just get council's opinion, but also other members that were within the community, as well as people. If you can get in touch with people that got banned, and get in touch with a lot of them, which is what a lot of the lunar community is people that were banned because they were silenced. Then dude, you'd have a really good story, you know?
Yeah.
So, but I'll let you go. I just wanted to call you and let you know that, you know, it was a good video and I liked it, and I think I retweeted it.
Yeah,
So
thanks, man.
Keep it going.
Yep, have a nice one. See ya.
Hey, you too.
What a nice guy.
So in other news, it appears that sometime today, Monday, should be 8/3/2020, they're releasing an update to something. I'm pretty sure my theory in the screenshot provided is right, but I guess we'll have to see. Anyhow, thank you for watching. These are my opinions. You're more than welcome to share your opinions below. Please do not harass anyone that was shown or discussed in this video. I'm simply making it to help ensure that any future actions that Brime decides to take are reasonable and responsible ones. I want Brime to become something great. I will continue to give my honest opinions, honest criticism, and honest suggestions to them. Hopefully, one day, Brime can understand that. Please be sure to be respectful to one another and have a nice day.